Hello, hi everyone. So we will discuss the PM Care Fund. So whenever COVID impact is increased in the India, so in order to mobilize some amount of the money in India, so for the COVID victims, so that Prime Minister of India launched the new fund. The new fund is named as what Prime Minister Citizen Assistance and Relief in Emergency Situations Fund. So that is called PM Care Fund. So Prime Minister's Citizen Assistance and Relief in Emergency Situations Fund. So what is this PM Care Fund? So PM Care Fund is generally it is a charitable trust. PM Care Fund is a charitable trust. So it is not charitable trust means anyone can establish the word trust. Simple registration is required. So in the same way, it is also simply a charitable trust. And that, so what type of the activities this PM Care Fund will take? So it is PM Care Fund will helps in the calamities and distresses, either related to the man-made or natural, including the creation or upgradation of the healthcare or pharmaceutical facilities or other any necessary infrastructure. Please try to understand as exam purpose. So it is not only protect the natural but also man-made distress also. It is calamities and also distress, either man-made or natural, both artificial and the natural also, including the creation of the upgradation of the healthcare or pharmaceutical facilities. And this is right majorly examination you will confusion whether it will be useful for the upgradation of the health or pharmaceutical facilities or not. So again you will get the confusion in the examination. So that is calamity distress, either man-made or natural. So this was a major objective of the this charitable trust, that is a PM Care Fund, right? So now what is this PM Care Fund? So board of members. So this board of trustees or otherwise trustees of the fund. So the board of the trustees having the 7 members. PM Care Fund is having the 7 members totally. So that is the Prime Minister will be the always chairman. So Prime Minister of the India is the always ex officio chairman of the this PM Care Fund. So along with that one, Prime Minister is the ex officio chairman, and it is having the 4 members are the ex officio members and 3 members are the nominated, and these 3 members are nominated by the what, Prime Minister of India. And here the 4 members are there. One is the Prime Minister, and second one is the Ministry of the Defense, and third person is the Ministry of Home Affairs, and fourth person is the Ministry of the Finance, Minister of the Finance. So these are the 4 members are the ex officio members. Ex officio members means automatically by virtue of their position they automatically became the what, members of the these trustees, right? And nominated members means these nominated members are nominated by the chairman. Who is the chairman here? Chairman is the Prime Minister. So Prime Minister will nominate the three trustees. So who shall be the eminent persons in the fields of the what, research, health, science, social work, law, public administration, and what, philanthropy. And these are the fields from where so Prime Minister have the choice to choose the 3 members into the what, PM Care Fund Board of Trustees. So examination purpose very important. The structure is very important. Structure of the PM Care Fund. So that is the 7 members are there. These 7 members are including the this ex officio chairman. So that is the Prime Minister. So that is the Prime Minister, Minister of the Defense, Minister of Home Affairs, and Minister of Finance. 3 members are nominated members. So from the different fields, right? So this is the PM Care Fund. Objective is to deal with any kind of emergency or distress. Any kind of emergency distresses, right? Now here the members are there: Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and Home Minister and Finance Minister. These are the ex officio members, and this is the number PM Care, right? And next one, so from where this PM Care Fund will get the fund is entirely so is a voluntary contribution from the individuals organization. It does not get any budgetary support. So from the government of India, that is no support is provided from the government of India for the PM Care Fund. Whatever the PM Care Fund is there, completely that is given by the what, voluntary contributions by the individuals organization, and this fund is completely exempted from the income tax. And also the some of the companies will give the what, corporate social responsibility expenditure is under the Company Act also considered as a what, so PM Care Fund. What is this corporate social responsibility? When the Company Act was enacted in the 2013, as for the this act, so the company, every company has to donate the 2% of their money. So 2% of their money on last 3 years profit, 2% of their money on the last 3 years profit, that must be used for the what, so for the development of the society. That is called corporate social responsibility. How much profits they got in the last 3 years, so out of that profits of the last 3 years, at least they have to use the 2% of the money for the corporate social responsibility. If any company is donating the money to the PM Care Fund, then automatically that is considered as a what, corporate social responsibility, right? So right? PM Care Fund also got exemption from the foreign contribution, so contributions regulation act, which means so that foreign it also receiving the donations from the what foreign countries also. So otherwise, if any organization want to receive the funds from the so foreign country, they have to obey the rules and regulations under the what foreign contributions act. So but this PM Care Fund is completely exempted from the foreign care fund, this FCRA act, and now they are receiving even foreign donations has been opened, and income tax exemption is there, and FCRA act exemption is there, and if any company is donating, that is considered as a what corporate social responsibility, right? So now what is the difference between these two funds? So Prime Minister's National Relief Fund is already there since 1948, but again now the Narendra Modi in the March 2020 established the PM Care Fund. So but Prime Minister National Relief Fund, which was established in the 1948 by the Jawaharlal Nehru to support the people displaced from the Pakistan. However, this fund provides the assistance to the persons affected in the natural calamities, floods, earthquakes, and to the victims of the riots and accidents, and it also covers the expenses of the medical treatments like heart surgeries, cancer treatment, acid attacks, right? So all these types of the covered under the Prime Minister National Relief Fund, which was established in the 1948. Now what is the PM Care Fund? So PM Care Fund covers the man-made and natural, including the creation and upgradation of the facilities. And here that so PM Care Fund is covering the only man-made or natural calamities. PM Care Fund is not considering the so this what is the PM NRF is there, the Prime Minister National Relief Fund is there, and this fund also covering the what, so this one rights, right, means communal rights, right, accidents and the heart surgeries and the cancer treatments and acid attack, these type of the incidents also covered under the what Prime Minister National Relief Fund, along with the what natural calamities. And but here those type of that individual treatments is not allowed here. Individual treatments like in heart surgeries, cancer treatment, right, acid attacks, and these are not covered under what PM Care Fund. PM Care Fund only covers about big natural disasters, not the individual, right? This, the fund consisting of the entirely public contributions, does not get any budgetary support. Here also fund consists entirely public contribution, does not have any budgetary support. Here the no provision, here is also a provision to set up the advisory board of the not more than 10 members. Here one provision is there, as well this provision they can set the what, so 10 members may be appointed as advisors to the PM Care Fund. Here the no provision is there to set up the what advisory board not more than, there is no chance to appoint the what advisors in case of the PM NRF. Here the 10 persons can be appointed as what advisors to the PM Care Fund, right? So PM Care now delegates that power, deliberation and decision making to the three other ministers of the government. Defense Minister is there, Finance Minister is, Home Minister is there, and Prime Minister are the part of the board of trustees. So all the people together take the decision in case of the what PM Care Fund. But in case of the PM NRF fund, only that is a complete discretionary power of the what Prime Minister, means Prime Minister alone take the decision, so without consulting the any other person. So that is the only Prime Minister have the what discretionary power. So here the along with the Prime Minister, other ministers have the all the what role. 100% exempted from the taxation, and this is also 100% exempted from the taxation. The minimum donation accepted under the PM Care Fund is the 10 rupees, and so far total 3,100 crores are released. And PM NRF is so far since 1948 to now, so in the last 75 years, that is only 3,800 crores are there in the PM NRF, and this is only in the span of the 3 months it is collected the what 3,100 crores, because it was established in the March 2020 only. This was 1948, right? So PM NRF and PM Care Fund both are so not audited by the COG. So it is not COG is not allowed to audit, and here also COG is not allowed to audit. It is audited by the third party. So audited by the third party. Now what is the criticism on there? So criticism is that so already PM Care Fund is different from the Prime Minister National Relief Fund. So following the creation of the fund, opposition members are raised the queries that why we need a separate fund is needed. Already PM NRF is there, Prime Minister so National Relief Fund is there. Again the Prime Minister National Relief Fund is working since 1948, and what is the need for the establishment of the PM Care Fund? And that is one of the question so raised by the opposition parties. And Supreme Court of India dismissed the public interest litigation filed by the Manohar Lal Sharma, questioning that legality of the constitution of the PM Care Fund of the COVID-19 by saying petition is misconceived. So they are questioning that what is why they are established, so how they are allowing the foreign funds freely, so without any regulations, and that is a question. And recently, and the Finance Ministry Revenue Department requested its employees compulsory to donate a single day salary towards the fund every month till the March 21. So the employees were requested to provide the written application if they are not willing to contribute, leading to the displeasure for the someone. So it is mandatory for them to contribute the single day salary towards till the March 2020-21, means almost 20 years. But what is the conclusion? What is the government of India saying? That government officials are clarified that PM Care Fund was specially dedicated to the pandemic situations like caused by the what? So COVID-19. PM NRF is on the other hand was meant for all types of the natural disasters. PM NRF is covers the all types of the natural disasters, but this PM Care Fund is what generally it is temporary fund and which will be dedicated to only like this pandemic like situations. If any COVID like situations is there, then only the PM Care Fund will. Otherwise, the PM NRF will be. For example, even the Kerala floods are there. So if the floods are generally there in the floods are there in the Kerala, then automatically PM NRF will work because the floods is not spread to the entire India, that is restricted to the some Kerala only. So then automatically PM NRF will work. So if it is corona like situation, it is spreading everywhere, then automatically they want what? PM Care Fund. So that was a final clarity they are given, but still this clarification is not convincing to the many people. And so actually their PM Care Fund is not required, already PM NRF is there, but only they are created the PM Care Fund. They are now saying that it is specially dedicated to only to control the what? Pandemic like situations, and they are clarifying that PM NRF will be other end we mean for the what? All type of the natural disasters. So but exam purpose this criticism is not required, but this is required. So what are the contributions? The minimum donation is how much? 10 rupees. So far PM Care Fund is how much they are collected? 3,100 crores are collected. Already they are released for some other purpose, and COG is not audited by this one. And here that board of trustees are very important. So exam purpose, so 7 members are there including, so ex officio members and nominated members.